What's up, creeps? It's Jason, a.k.a. the Pope of Pain, and I'm in a lot of freaking pain today. Here with JDK, my East Coast ghost, for another Creepcast. And, yeah, I'm a little...
Buddy, what's with the glasses?
I'm a little hurting today. Look, man, this is a PSA. You know what that mean? A public service announcement?
Oh, yeah.
For all you youngins in there. I mean, we get the goddamn camera on me real quick. Enjoy your youth, kids. Cherish every minute of it. Because the older you get, and if you want to whoop it up for a night, you want to turn one on.
Whoop it up.
Oh, my God, dude.
You're getting toasted on a Wednesday night, a Thursday night?
Oh, I thought it was Friday.
Oh, jeez.
My bad.
Golly, buddy.
I feel like shit this morning. So,
Your salad's all crazy.
Oh, my hair look
too,
good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? It's this is my hangover look. It's if you can't love me with my hangover look, then just don't love me at all.
No,
all
this is going to be the most difficult show, I think, to record. Okay,
I got this. Yeah, no, I'm good. And this is a questions asked. This is actually our first questions asked in our new studio here.
Yeah, in the new year. I mean, it's been a minute.
New year. Good call. Yeah, New year, not new me.
No, business as usual over here on table right.
All right, man. Nothing like the best, man.
Yeah,
so
these are my personal favorite shows, by the way.
I love these, man. And big thanks to everybody out there who wrote in. We had a shitload of questions, man, and I let you field them and grab what we could because we can only do an hour show, so we got to keep going. But we got some killer questions. Like when you hit me with a few of them, I didn't even get all of them. You hit me with a few, so there might be a few here that I have no fucking clue what we're talking about. But
no, there's
I'm
some
cool with that.
Yeah, there's some surprises that as soon as I saw the name of who sent them in, I didn't even really entertain the question myself. I just greenlit it. So we're kind of going off the cuff here.
Okay, cool.
If that's okay.
And these aren't X-ray glasses. These are actually my pupils right now. So, woo. Maybe I should have red inside of here instead of blue.
Yeah. You took a page out of They Live. It looks like.
Yeah. Obey, which I did not do any of that last night. I did not obey shit. Ouch. Okay. Anyway, all right. You want to get into this, man? This is fun. This is gonna be a good time, and I'm kind of curious of what these maniacs, as you would say all the time, and Jay's.
It's good.
In your daily what you call your Instagram verbiage. Yes.
Instagram verbiage.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's pretty wild. Okay.
It's proper.
So, all right, you ready?
Let's go.
Let's kick this off. Woo.
Right off the top, we're going to lead off with our buddy Rumble Dragon.
I love Rumble Dragon.
So the Rumble Dragon wants to know, would you ever use Terror Trader in a horror movie?
Oh, fuck. Yes.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you guys something real quick. And this goes out to the CBs of the world, the Charlie Bands, right?
CB.
This goes out to the Lloyd Kaufmans.
Okay,
and this also goes out to all you independent directors out there or film producers. If you don't use Terror Trader in your film, then don't come back.
Well, CB, it sounded like when he was here for Gathering.
Yes.
It sounds like there's potential for.
I think it is
for Terror Trader.
Yeah, I want this location to be in more films than any other location in the world. Okay.
Yeah.
And I know that's tough. Because I know there's a lot of famous film locations out there, but I want ours. I want this store to be just used, blood, guts.
Yeah.
I want 1,000 people killed in here. I mean, not real.
Yeah, of course.
Or real. Hey, whatever.
But hey, I want to say, like, you had Trauma High, right? Like, so let's take the trauma method here for a moment.
Yes.
You tell me Terror High wouldn't be like, this would be, I can't take you seriously.
That's good. You shouldn't.
This would be the perfect place for this, right?
This would be amazing.
First of all, our daily encounters with some things that happen here already would be more, very suitable to a trauma or a full moon.
It would kill, man.
Literally.
Oh, hey, Jinx.
Yeah, whatever.
Is that what they say? No.
Yeah, but we don't want to do that because then we can't talk, and maybe that's better for the audience, but not for us.
Good point. Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, no shit. So yeah, hey, look, if you're an aspiring filmmaker out there and you need a quick location, in fact, we've shot a few shorts here already.
We have IMDb credits here.
Fuck, isn't that cool? I have killed Justin here, and Justin has killed me. Are we like tied?
Actually, it is tied. Yeah, I thought I had one up, but no.
I need to one up him. So let's do this, and whether even a trailer, or even a fake trailer, or even a short. Let's go.
Just think about it like this: Eli Roth once did a Grindhouse trailer for Thanksgiving, 15 years ago.
Yeah,
and that saw the light of day 15 years later.
Fuck, Thanksgiving was a great movie too.
Who's to say we don't shoot a little trailer here and let the flower blossom.
Let's
Come
go.
on. Let's do it.
I am so on board on this, man. So
All right,
yeah,
Rebel
okay.
Dragon, yes, definitive yes.
Great question.
Yeah.
Great question.
All right, next question up is our buddy Frankie the Midget.
Well, look, we love Frankie the Midget, man. Frankie the Midget he comes here at least once a week, and I love this guy because he reps the Terror shirts all the time.
Right.
He's in the best mood all the time.
You're never bummed around Frankie.
Never bummed, man. This guy is awesome, and he runs around the store like his hair on fire, man. He doesn't come here and just like chill.
No,
he here for a mission, man. You always see him. He's zipping back and forth between the rooms, and I love him, man. What a great dude.
Did you remember Sonic the Hedgehog?
I do.
He kind of blisters his way through this place,
totally
like Sonic, but with a smile on his face.
With a huge smile on his face, and what a great guy. So what is Frankie got for me today?
So Frankie wants to know, what's a horror movie that you guys hate that everyone kind of seems to like? So basically, and another unpopular opinion that's going to get us a lot of shit. Thanks, Frankie. But
wait. Now, I just pumped Frankie up for all this. Now you're
I
going
know.
to give me hate.
Sure. Do you want me to take this one?
Yeah, go first, man. Because I'm thinking real quick.
Okay. The obvious ones that come to mind are the Child's Plays of the world and the Screams of the world.
Man,
those are my two least favorite horror franchises, I suppose, that everybody likes, because I feel like everybody loves them. Some Chucky and some Ghostface, but like I would seriously argue that like the first Scream, good movie, okay, but the rest of the franchise is just, in my opinion, hot shit, right?
So like, I can get on board on the Scream thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's to me, it's the same shit every time, right? And I liked actually the first two, and then I really fell off on all these, man. I mean. Do I go watch them? Absolutely. You know, I mean, that's my job, right? And I also just love horror,
right?
But it's like from 3 to what are we at now? 14,
6 or 7.
Okay.
Are we in space yet?
Now that's when I start watching again.
That's when
I dive back into the world of Scream and Ghostface. When we were in Ghost Space, like we said earlier, right?
Yeah, you're welcome, by the way.
We've called this, and if they do it, if I don't get royalties, my lawyer. Oh, wait, I don't have one.
No, buddy, it'll be like everything else. They hear the idea.
I got a shitty like car crash lawyer.
I just get this off my chest. People have been hearing things for the past year on this show that have ended up coming to fruition.
Yeah, so Terrifier 3.
Never get our credit.
Never.
Ever.
Never.
I guess
fucking horseshit.
I guess when you're liquored up on a Thursday night, though. And,
is it Thursday?
And I don't know. We've established we do not know the days, but I guess it is hard to take the X-ray specs.
School. Don't do drugs or alcohol or do a lot. I don't care.
Just do trauma. But what do you got first? So like Scream and Child's Play, those are the two I'd probably go with.
Oh, I have. There's no doubt in my mind that when this came out, and it's fucking Pearl.
Oh.
I hate Pearl. I hate musical horror.
Musical.
Okay, and that goes for X too. So I'm going to call this Pearl X. Well, not Pearl 10, but Pearl X.
And people do love themselves some X and Pearl.
I hate both of them. Yeah. And I know you love this. I love whatever. And you got, who is it?
Mia Goth.
Yeah, you know, she's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's
but she's okay as an actress. But I just can't stand the fucking movies.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't like them. And I try to sit across the counter and someone gives me the talks about Pearl, and I smile.
Yeah.
But inside, I'm hurting.
You're dying inside.
Inside, it's like a torture chamber, right? It's the Spanish Inquisition. And I'm getting stretched on the boards, right?
Right.
I'm getting drawn and quartered. And when every time you talk about Pearl in her red stupid dress and the 47-minute monologue at the end, I'm like, I don't care.
That thing was incredible.
But she had sex with a scarecrow or whatever the fuck. I'm like, I don't care.
Did.
Who hasn't?
Thanks, Kai West.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, pal.
That's a Saturday night for me, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. So Pearl, yeah, 100% Pearl.
And that's gonna get you some shit, I think, because people love them some Pearl.
I'm in the mood today. Come give me shit. I don't care.
Come give them some bills or something.
Yes.
We need them for today. Okay,
right.
So that's Frankie. There's your
okay.
Your unpopular answers, buddy.
Thanks, Frankie. You son of a bitch.
You're right.
I love you.
So this next one due up is from Hoffman's_girl.
Okay. Okay.
So Hoffman's_girl wants to know the film that got you guys into horror. This is a tough question.
Okay. Well, this is actually easy for me because I've definitely said this a few times, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that Texas Chainsaw Massacre was like my really introduction to horror by myself, right? You know, I mean, brother rented it, and we all know the story. I went to Video Barn, blah, blah, blah. If you haven't, I've said it like 400,000 times. So,
sure.
And it's a cool story, I thought. It's a good little origin story for me. But I don't think so yes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre as my really first dive into horror, and Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D, right? So we covered them bases. But what about you? What is JDK's like gateway drug into horror? Yeah. That I guess like not really like you could probably casually watch, but what was the one that said, "Damn, this is the hook in the mouth," and you're getting pulled
hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, and you got me over here fucking.
Oh, I wish, buddy. I wish.
Okay.
I want to give you some like really cool answer, but like my grandmother, I've talked about this early in the Creepcast days.
Okay.
She showed me Halloween '78, and that was kind of the gateway. It's a really boring answer, but it's what found into the genre,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
But like the one that I found on my own that like was like, this is the movie,
yeah.
And it was another cliche, but it's Return of the Living Dead, right?
Ooh.
I mean, it's the cover, everything about it. We talked about it on a Crypt Cut.
Oh, last Crypt Cut, yeah.
About just cool box art. We used to blind buy a lot of things growing up because we didn't, there was no Google yet. I know I'm actually that old to search to see if this was any good.
Thank God I'm not the only old person around here, man.
I couldn't go fucking check anybody's letterbox.
There was no Google back in the day? Oh my God.
Remember the really annoying dial-up? When it would take like 30 days to...
it was horrible.
It sounded like my stomach this morning, dude. But Return of the Living Dead, that's the one.
Okay.
That showed you pretty much everything you loved in horror. You got the 3 Bs, as Jason likes to say.
Lord help me.
You get the boobs, blood, and bad acting.
Great. And a great comedy, by the way.
Great comedy. And at that time, while I wasn't into horror yet, I was into really rad music.
Oh, for sure.
All those bands that were in that soundtrack.
Kicked ass, man. Kicked ass. And it's a 4th of July movie, by the way, which you don't see a lot of 4th of July movies. They're always around. They could have put this in Halloween time frame. They could have whatever. But this is, I think it was like July 3rd.
Yeah.
So day before 4th of July if you're doing the math.
Yes.
I don't know how you guys' education is out there. Sorry, I'm on one right now. So
he is.
Yeah. So that's a great one. That's a solid way into this world because man, you get everything.
Yeah,
everything.
You do get everything. See you soon, Linnea. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that Hoffman's _girl. Appreciate the question.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Next up, we got our buddy 20th Century Dan. Which, by the way, Museum Danny. Can we fucking get this username back to?
Okay. Yeah. So Danny's a regular here at the store. You can find him here holding up the counter pretty much daily, right? In fact, one time he skipped like 2 days, and we had to put his face on a milk carton.
Yeah, we got to ask more questions that day.
It was like the cops came and like where the hell is and it was Museum Danny. That was his nickname that I think Gina Marie gave him.
Yeah,
back in the day. But then he just decided to change his name.
20th Century Dan.
20th Century Dan, and I don't know what that means.
No,
is that like 20th Century Man?
I don't know. I
don't get it.
I'm not even giving it a second's worth of thought.
This ain't it, buddy.
No.
Museum Danny. You need to go back to that name right there. That was
Please.
Good. Yeah, and once again, you don't give yourself your own call sign. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
this is something I've learned in the military, right? We had this guy, I'll never forget. He was like my officer in charge, right? And all the pilots, like when you go become a pilot, you get they give you a call sign.
Okay.
And it's like if it's like fucking booger eater, you just got to deal with that. And that's going to be on the side of your plane for the rest of your life, right? So this guy was a pilot, and they have to do a ground tour. And this is a weird. I don't know why I'm just going to tangent.
No, yeah,
whatever. I'm drunk. So and they gave him he was bald, right? But like at a young age, right? And they gave him his name was Anvil Head.
Anvil Head.
It kind of looked. I don't know. I guess the shape of his hair looked like an anvil. I don't know, right? So, but once he left the pilot world and he comes down to us fucking ground pounders, right? And, we're just fucking apes, with knuckle draggers. He goes, just letting you guys know, I'm changing my call sign. It's not Anvil Head anymore. It's like Primate or something like hardcore. And we're like, the fuck? Nope. Absolutely not, man.
Right.
It's like, so it just, of course, now everything you do, you just accentuate Anvil Head. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So you can't make up your own call sign.
No.
And I don't know if that applies to Instagram names, but once someone's give you one, it's it. It's a tattoo
buddy.
on you, buddy.
Right.
All right. Jesus. What were we talking about? Oh, okay. No, sorry.
I was lost in your eyes that whole conversation. They're just spinning and spinning. I forget we have a job to do. But, oh my God. All right, Anvil Head. Let's roll.
Okay.
Danny wants to know, Museum Danny wants to know, the best throat rip in horror.
Oh.
Which is a really interesting question, right? Because
I'm going, yeah. Well, oh boy, that's a lot. There's a lot of throat rips out there, man.
Like as soon as that question gets asked, there's like a loop in my head of like 12 gnarly ones, right?
Yeah. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Jason, this is Creepcast. My
friend.
This
is not horror. Okay, that's not horror. Okay, yeah. Well, no, it had.
I know what you were doing last
that guy
night.
who was in Ghost. Isn't that a horror movie too?
Mr. Swayze.
Yeah. Oh, that guy was hot. Okay, all right. But he did rip out a guy's throat, right on the beach of this lake.
Yeah.
It was so dope, man. So, all right, we'll admit that one. American Werewolf in London.
Oh, that's a win.
Fucking that werewolf. I guess at the end that one he chews the dude's head off, right?
Yeah.
But what's his name? Jack, who gets and you get to see the exposed shit all the time, right? Why it's rotting away, and all that stuff. So, that's probably mine, dude.
And that scene was shocking as all hell, man. That was probably the first movie that gave me nightmares too.
Totally,
American Werewolf in London.
When it was so obvious, right? Don't stay on the roads, stay off the moors.
Yeah.
And then they do it, and then they do that kind of the way they shot it. Who did this? Spielberg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
whatever. Close enough. Wow. But he shot it really well because that jump scare was amazing, right?
The jump scares were great.
Yeah, where he falls down. Come on, Jack, and all of a sudden, ah!
Right,
and done.
So, that's it. That's there you go, Museum Danny. That's Jason's favorite throat rip. Mine is easy. It's Zombie 8, 79.
Yeah.
79, of
I think
course.
It's 79.
It's 79. It's the throat rip, buddy. It's like one of the most iconic, it's a slow one, too. Yeah. Like, you see that thing just dripping and just slowly peeling away from the neck. It's a W.
A huge W. That's a good one. I just don't. I would have probably picked that, but I just don't. I can't give Italian horror that much love. So
yeah, I'll be honest with you, dude. If not for the your call, I would have probably went American Werewolf as well. Okay. But I just can't agree with you. You know what I mean? We just can't see eye to eye.
Son of a bitch.
But nice pick though.
Thank you.
Museum Danny, change that name, pal. Next up, we go to our buddy Alex. Alex Negrete.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Negrete _Alex _25. He just wants to know what's your favorite Terror Trader moment. And
Jesus.
Well, you play the years on loop in your head. This is probably the most difficult question ever asked, right? Because I feel like every week here, there's moments that are like literally so memorable, they will be carved into your skull for a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
That's fair to say. Like things that happen here day to day are memorable.
You're 100% right on this.
But there's been events. There's been, you name it.
I got one.
You got one?
Yeah, I do. And this is because we were in our infancy stages, right? This
is when we met.
Like, yeah. Was this the worst moment of Terror Trader, or is this the best? I can't remember. So
you mean the best? Okay.
So we were, like a year, or maybe a year or so. I don't even remember, right?
Yeah.
And we were doing our Sales from the Dark Sides.
Yeah.
And we're like, what can we do? What can we do to? These are fun, right? They were cool, free events. Those who don't know, haven't been to Terror Traders Sales from the Dark Side. They were free one-day horror cons that we throw into like this super hot, steamy 12,000 square foot building, and just expect people to come in and die.
Not safe.
Yeah, but we know what, we're horror fans. Man, Arizona has the toughest horror fans in the world, so I don't care. We will cosplay in 120 degree heat and like it. Okay?
Absolutely.
But I was like, what can we do? And we brought in this little old horror shop. Brought in this lady named Linnea Quigley.
Yeah.
Right?
That was,
And it was like April, which people are like, oh, April's nice. And if you've been in Arizona, April is not nice. April is when hell starts warming up, right? And we had just this amazing one-day horror con with Linnea. She was signing all day. It was so much fun. She's dressed up in her Night of the Demons outfit, right? The lipstick over her face and all that stuff. And then at the end of the night, we're doing a cosplay contest, and it's fucking at least 120 degrees, right, inside this thing. And everybody, if you look at these pictures, I'll see if I can find one. And I usually don't throw pictures up on these long podcasts, but if I can find it, and we're all just soaked. We're just drenched. Everybody's makeup's all running off, but we're having I'm in like some priest outfit. I don't even know what the hell's going on.
You had the Pope outfit.
Yeah, I had my Pope outfit on, and it was just fun, man. It was like rock concert fun, dude.
And that was like a whole weekend, I remember, right? Because she was here for a few nights.
2 days, yeah. She was here for 2 days, yeah.
That was, how do you argue with that, right?
Oh, my God, it was so rad, dude.
And that was like somebody that you really loved growing up, right? Like Linnea was,
my God. It was a dream come true, what it was, man, you know? And then to really, like, party with her. So it was like, coming up and meeting is one thing, but really, like, sitting there, and remember she did the Scream?
She did the Scream.
We introduced America's favorite Scream queen, and she did this huge Scream on the mic, and it was just like, I can die and go to wherever the hell I'm going to go. Right now, probably hell. So
it's a coin flip. It's a coin flip.
Yeah. That was so fun, man.
I can't top that. I'll just say, like, I want to shed some light on. You mentioned the Sales from the Dark Sides, the early days when there was like just part 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Those ground up ones, because they say it's all about the journey, right? That's that's where the fun is, right? The first nighttime one we had, if you remember that one, it was like typically these Sales from the Dark Sides go until about 8, maybe 9 o'clock. You know, this was one. It was dead of summer, right? And we were like, okay, we'll do it outdoors in the parking lot, but we'll probably have to go till like 10 or 11. We were out there till midnight.
Oh, it was great.
But like, I just remember looking around the parking lot, which by the way was completely consumed with just horror maniacs, right?
Yeah.
For all these
hundreds
anchors,
and hundreds everywhere you looked, man.
Everywhere you looked. And at one point, I was leaving Fry's, had to go get some ice, and I just saw like this scene that looked like I'm like basically Woodstock for fucking just misfits, right? And I was like, this is seriously incredible. And that was just the 3rd or 4th event we did, right? So the writing was kind of on the wall that night that like these are going to be a little limited from here on out, but that was just such a cool moment.
It was a very communal moment, right? You know, I mean, we're all just having a good time out there in the and I say a parking lot. It was huge. We had, I mean, there was
massive.
We took over this giant parking lot, and it was so fun because just the weather was right. It was kind of still a little warm, but everybody's just having a good time. People were cosplayed up, man. It was just, man, that was you're right, man. That was one of the best Sales from the Dark Sides, and there were smaller ones as well, but it was awesome.
It was fun, and what I just loved most about it was usually when you get that big of a crowd, it's because, okay, who's there? Was Linnea there? Was this person there? No, it was literally just the community just us showing up to support local artists and just hanging out with us and just doing just basically anything and everything horror fans want to do, which is just talk movies and just get cool loots from all the vendors. And it was awesome. It was a rad
I
moment.
loved it. Yeah, that's the 2 good moments right there.
2 fun ones.
Amazing moments.
But God, we could just
we got more.
That. Yeah.
We
thanks,
got
Alex.
more. Yes.
All right, next question. This one's from _ Mistress of the Dark _ our friend Mariah. And
hey.
Hello. She wants.
I know a lot of Mistress of the Dark. There's a lot of them.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I why not? I need more Mistresses of the Dark.
More Mistresses of the Dark. Okay.
Just throw some underscores. We're good. Yes. So yeah.
So Mariah wants to know the most eerie thing to happen at Terror Trader, and that's a great question, right?
Man. That's a tough one, man. Because there's been a lot of spooky shit. I had one that happened the other day. I'm just going to tell you. I don't know if this is the most eerie, right? Okay. We were we did a podcast. We did a Drag Us to Hell, and this is a classic, perfect engineering by me. I forgot to turn up Melda's mic. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we did an hour and a half, dude. And then with nothing, right? So of just 2 people talking and 1 person not being there. So we had to redo it, right? Well, we did like a half an hour or whatever, shorter thing. Anyway, make a long story short, they all left, and I was sitting here in pity and misery because I was an idiot because I didn't turn on Sway's mic, and
classic.
So I'm in here editing, and it's probably midnight-ish, 11:30, midnight. I'm editing. I'm trying to get something out for the next day, whatever, man, you know. And I hear something scampering over top of my head.
Okay.
And I've heard, once again, we don't have rats out here. Well, we may have rats out here. I haven't ever seen a rat here, right?
Right.
This is not a cat that I heard. This is not, well, obviously it's not a fucking dog.
Yeah.
If it is, that's even weirder. Something like I hate to say the word, like elf-ish was scampering over top. I'm looking up here. And like hauling the freaking mail, dude. Okay? And that means fast, okay?
Yeah.
Like, imagine that you ever see those dogs, like a puppy that just gets that wild energy and starts.
Oh yeah, dude, loses its shit.
That's what it sounded like over top, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I was too much of just a wimp, man, pussy to fucking stick my head up here and look, because I seen that horror movie before, right?
Right. Sure.
I seen what happens, and my head gets ripped off, right? But it went on for like 3 minutes, scampering back, stop. And I'm like, what? And then scampering back, going to the other side, and then like doing circles, and I'm like, you know what? Time to go home. I packed up and left.
That
dude.
was a nice.
I don't know what it was. I haven't heard it since. So a gremlin, maybe? I don't know.
Well, just chalk it up to a gremlin. I like that.
Wow. It was horrifying.
And dude, yeah, that was just a tough night for you overall. I remember the next day when I saw you, you looked, well, I don't want to say worse than you do this morning, but you look pretty bad.
Thank you.
Yeah, but no, when it comes to Eerie, like you said, I mean, again, another difficult question because there's a lot of things that have happened here.
Crazy
We've seen skulls move.
Yes.
We've seen
stuff fly off shelves.
Goat hearts fall off shelves and explode. We've seen shelves flat out implode.
Yes. And it's all, and we can bullshit people if you want, but it's all on tape. It's all on video, right?
All on video.
We have like 4,000 cameras here at the store, and we try to catch everything that happens. And woo,
go browse through that back catalog.
Yeah. I usually post these up somewhere. YouTube. I need to do more of that. I have like on my phone. I have like at least 40 to 50 videos of just stuff, and I'm just like, man, I gotta get it out there, man. So one of these days, I'll do a compilation, so or whatever, of whatever territory after dark.
I see that needs to be a segment. I've been pitching
Maybe
this
it doesn't
one.
need to be a segment.
It does. It absolutely does. Dude, I guess I'm just gonna go with one night. Actually, here's a great one. Wolf Tummy. Brings Doug Jones is here one night.
Yeah,
and I want to say. We did a show, which was the first one that I actually hosted, by the way, with French Jason, because that was a disaster.
I'm sorry, I had to go do real parenting things, I had to go to my kid's graduation.
Well, look at Dad now, all right? Look at Dad now. So, but
number one dad,
right? He was number one. But I want to say Doug Jones cleaned my face up like a Dalmatian one night. If you actually go back to the camera, I know. If you actually go back and do the camera thing.
Yes,
you'll definitely see.
I remember you telling me go look, and I see.
Dude, Doug Jones is kissing me.
Doug Jones is like licking like an ice cream cone. I'm like, what the hell is going on here, man?
Just like an ice cream cone in the middle of summer.
Like, what's what I'm looking for? Like, he
caressing me.
Yes, he like caressed, but it was like eerie, like
cradling me.
All I saw was like his hands in like Legend or whatever, right? Just going across your face
and
that
thing.
And doing like weird puppy kisses, and I'm just like. Okay, this is wild, man. I wasn't expecting this. Thank God I wasn't here.
Come back soon, Doug. We miss you. But
we do love Doug Jones.
We do love Doug Jones.
Is the shit.
But yeah, dude, we could do a whole ass segment, like you said.
We probably
on
should.
Most eerie things.
Yeah, good call, Mistress of the Dark __. We actually should do a whole and actually show videos, and I could probably edit that together. I'm learning how to edit. You put one clip in front of the other, done. Got it. It's pretty easy. I don't know why everybody bitches about. All right, I love it. Okay, what do you got?
All right, we're gonna go up next to our buddy Vike Lolo.
Oh,
I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way.
Yeah, if we screw up you guys' names a little bit, look, we're idiots.
He's like
combined, we have a education of like I don't know. 6th grade, right?
At best.
And so yeah, Vike Lolo. We look, Vike Lolo, you've been avid listener, avid watcher. So thank you, by the way. You're awesome. And,
absolutely great.
Yeah.
And I want to say, like, it took us because he started off with WYR, and it took us like 10 minutes, guys, to think. That's how old we are, right? We're like, what is WYR? And we could have just Googled it, but we're typically trying to like figure it out ourselves.
It did take us like 10 minutes.
Like, would you rather? Okay. So, would you rather? Okay, here's 2 scenarios for you.
Okay.
You have Damien Leone's director of Terrifier, skills to write shitty horror, or you have Blumhouse's skills to produce shitty horror.
Oh, would I rather have? Which one would I rather have?
Yeah, this is. Oof.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna personally. I would rather probably have Blumhouse's skills to produce shitty horror.
Yeah.
For one reason, my bank account's gonna be fatter.
Good call.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Now that's one thing that all right. Let me touch on Damien. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, what else? Okay. So like, I'm not gonna bash him because he's made movies and I haven't.
Right.
Or have I?
Ooh.
Yeah, oh no, there's no OnlyFans. I'm sorry. And he's also made movies that have grossed millions and millions of dollars and all that stuff, right?
Right.
But he hasn't really gone outside of Terrifier.
No.
Okay. And I know he's asking to take over like the Friday the 13th.
Fuck no.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I want to see an OC, your own creation again, right? You did it. You did it well with Terrifier. Killed it. Nice job. Made a lot of money, right?
Sure.
Tons of people love me some Art the Clown, right?
They sure do.
And all that stuff, which is great. But give me another one, buddy.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, give me another one, and or is AI just going to do it for you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't need that talent, okay? Because I mean, once again, you can surround yourself with good writers, right?
Sure.
Give me that Blumhouse, right? Money, right? Because Blumhouse, as much as I don't really like them, because they've screwed up so many damn franchises and movies and all that shit, they do know how to make money, right?
Absolutely.
They're going to produce a movie for $5 million. Okay, which is honestly a micro budget if you look at it, 5 to 10 million, and they're going to make 50 to 70 to 100 million on these
consistently,
things.
Right?
Consistently,
sure.
And so, look, I'm not a smart man, but I can do some math. That works. That's a pretty good investment, right?
Yeah.
And they're crap movies, most of them. They're Happy Death Day 9 and shit, and all that stuff. But or Exorcist Believer.
Oh boy.
Woo-wee, boy. But you still made money on that.
Right.
Which is insane. Okay. So give me that Blumhouse talent.
And they have a formula, right? Because I don't even think like a lot of the crew's probably like, oh, we're turning out like a masterpiece here. But it's just a formula that they got down really well.
Yeah.
And they know how to make money. So
and that's great. And that's why Jason Blum is always going to be rich and laughing at me because I talk shit and I wear T-shirts that say Blumhouse sucks. Right. And which will be on sale at Terror Trader soon, by the way.
Yeah.
So, but no, but the joke's on me. He's making money. I'm not. So.
I do want to ask you. You brought up Damien and like the your own creation thing. So just personally, I'd love to know. Let's just say you're Damien and your whole creative outlet or possibilities, whatever, has been pretty much used with Terrifier and Art the Clown, right?
Sure.
Like, let's just say somewhere inside of him, he's like, I really don't think I can go another route. This is what I do. This is all right.
Okay.
Would you do like a Terrifier 1, 2, and 3 and just call it quits, never direct a movie again, and just let that just lie? Because we look back at movies like in the 80s and we're like, man, this guy did one movie and it's like literally the greatest movie
Hit it,
ever.
quit it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what he's known for. And it's like literally incredible. And then we've seen guys that have like amazing movies then fall off a fucking cliff with dud after dud after dud. What kind of guy would you rather be? Would you like?
Great question. So if I was Damien, get rid of part 3. I would end it, right? Air quotes, end it, right? Art's dead, ain't coming back, right? You bury this thing. Now, we all know that's horror, and it never works, right?
Sure.
I mean, or it'd be no Michael Myers movies, it'd be no Jason movies, it'd be no, whatever, right? But that's how I would do it, and I would shelve it, dude. I would shelve it, and then let demand pull you back into the franchise, or not maybe the franchise, but back into directing.
Right.
Okay? I think it'd be enough money. What's my glasses?
Those damn glasses.
I think he made enough money. He could sit for a few years, right?
Sure.
And then until finally someone comes back. But this is what I want to see Damien do. This is where I will start kissing the Damien ass. Mwah, 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 okay.
Sorry, Damien.
Do a paranormal film. Do a Conjuring style film and scare the shit out of me, Damien. Seriously, if you could do that, you're my new favorite director of all time.
I would love to actually see that.
That is called range. I don't know if you guys. That's an industry term, buddy.
Oh yeah, and just change the range.
But that is range. If you could do Terrifier 1, 2, and 3, and all the other All Hallows Eve and all that good stuff, then turn around and scare the shit out of me with like a Conjuring-esque type of movie
called Terrified.
Terrified. I think there was a movie already called Terrified.
Well, 2 D's at the end of this one.
Oh,
Double D's because there's a
Terrified double D.
Because there's a really attractive cast.
I love this. Well, we go writing it for you, buddy.
Right.
But you make a banger, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I will wave that dude's flag. I wear Damien Leone is awesome T-shirts. I will do all types of stuff. I'll sell them at the store. So yes.
Beautiful. Okay.
That's where I'm at.
All right, so that answers that.
Case fucking closed.
We're going to transition. Ooh, you're going to like this one.
Oh, this is from I doubt it.
This is from our pal Brucey344.
Hey,
what's up, Brucey?
What's up?
Brucey wants to know which cryptid doesn't get enough attention and should it have a movie deal or left as folktale?
Which cryptid doesn't get enough attention? Right. That's
yeah.
Okay. Easy for me.
What you got?
The lizard man of Scape or Swamp.
What?
You heard me. Lizard man of Scape or Swamp.
You're breaking news here for me too, pal. So talk to me about
this one is so underrated, right? This is a new cryptid. This is like 80s plus, right?
Okay.
1980s, right? So not 1880s, whatever, right? Which a lot of cryptids go back. You look at the Jersey Devil, which was one other choice of mine, by the way. I think that doesn't give enough movies because the movies they've made of the Jersey Devil are so bad. They're like the Gravitas Venture ones, you always see or Uncorked. When that thing comes up on the screen, you see Uncorked, you're just like, ugh.
Yeah. And the team is trash too.
Holy shit!
Yeah, right. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Enlighten us on the the creature.
Oh, you're talking to hockey team.
Yeah.
I liked him. All right, but no. But that one's like so tainted. So fuck it. But there is a cryptid out there, the Lizard Man.
Yeah.
Okay. This is out of South Carolina. All right. And if you ever seen first-hand account pictures or renditions of this thing, It is basically a green pumpkin head.
Oh.
Tall, 8 foot plus, right? Lizard skin, big head, and just like big claw. And it is freaking frightening, okay?
Just like that, you got my attention.
Yeah. So this is a modern day pumpkin head, but green skin, right?
Okay.
And in South Carolina, and lives in the kind of the swampy area, so it's not, we can still cake in that. But that would be a movie I'm down with.
I like South Carolina.
Sure. Little hanging mosses and shit, you know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. So I think this right here, guys, go look this up. In fact, we'll do a Terrorfiles on this.
Oh, please.
Yeah, this lizard man. Because it's, this dude will F you up, dude. It is no joke, man. I don't know how you summons him. I'll have to look into that. In fact, that's stay tuned. Terrorfiles will be coming to that just shortly.
We are headed south in our route.
Yes.
So this does make sense.
Yeah. So, we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. I think that's the one, and that is cinematic gold right there, just waiting to be discovered. Dig, go mining. Prospect that fucking flag on that thing. And unless you're uncorked or whatever, one of these shitty Blumhouse is got it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. They're making a movie about it right now. I'm gonna go with the Puckwudgie.
That's your one. I knew that was coming.
It has to come because, dude, this is one that's gotten so much attention lately. Just lately. Once I feel like Jason, who's like a big cryptid guy.
I love me some cryptid.
This is your thing, right? Especially being from the home of the Flatwoods Phantom. That's right, not the Mothman, the Flatwoods Phantom. Let's give him some more fucking shine.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
But like the Puckwudgie was one that even kind of slipped under your radar a little bit, right?
Totally.
But then you discovered it.
Whew.
We had on some really cool cryptid like experts, believe it or not, on past episodes.
We did actually,
and he talks
someone
about
smarter than us,
right? Go figure, right?
It's the dude down the street who's drinking a
throw a
6-pack of Blue Moon.
I thought that was you this morning, but yeah. So like this Puckwudgie is like it's coming on strong. It's like he's got a lot of momentum lately. And I just kind of want to shed some light on him a little bit here. He's a New England cryptid.
Yeah, New England cryptid. And we did that. You're right. If you guys jump back in our Terrorfiles, and this was pre-video, right? This is like, BC shit or whatever, right? Or BV before video, right? We did a cool Terrorfiles about this thing. And it was cool because it's like a hedgehog-looking thingy, but it lures people in the forest off cliffs, and all this shit, and it's pretty rad. I like this thing, man.
He's devious, and I don't want a movie. Like you said, would you rather it be like a full length, like a feature, or just left it be lore? I'd rather it be just lore. He's kind of like a Puckwudgie is punk rock.
Don't give him any Hollywood. Don't give him any chops, huh? Okay.
No.
The Puckwudgie family's like, come on.
I know, right? Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry, Wudgies.
We just want to make a few bucks here. All right.
Not today. Okay. No gift shops for you guys. So yeah, that's.
How about some merch? How about some Puckwudgie merch?
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's all right. So, but no movies, huh?
Your merch would sell more, right? Because the
lizard man,
the lizard man,
escape or swamp. Yeah. I don't even know what that even means, but I like the word swamp and lizard.
No idea. Dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
The swamp lizard. Ooh, swamp man lizard. Right. Whatever. Okay.
All right, next up on deck here, we got a question from at Brennably. I think that's how you pronounce it. Brennably.
Okay. Yeah.
Brennably wants to know the best horror movie to watch in a pool.
Oh, in a pool. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm not watching movies in a pool. Dude. I saw this. Sorry. Dude, obviously, people are going to say, well, Jaws and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, Jaws is obviously the obvious
answer. If you're
answer,
fucking watching Jaws in a pool and you're worried about something,
good call.
I believe you grew up yesterday, right? But secondly, though, also, watching a movie in a pool, that sounds like a 90-minute thing, right?
Yes.
I don't raft, okay? So you're never going to catch me on a raft in the pool. Okay. Not a chance,
okay,
right?
All right.
So I won't be above the water, just chilling on it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in the pool getting all wrinkly and shit for 90 minutes watching a movie.
That is true.
Yeah, no.
So I'm going to get some shrinkage going. Yeah, some shrivels.
Yeah, forget shrinkage at that point. It's just like a fucking turtle, right? But
a sea turtle.
Yeah, sea turtle. But nonetheless, there's I don't know. I want to answer this question in good faith. I really do.
Yeah.
But there's just not a movie I'd probably be patient enough to watch in a swimming pool. What about you?
So, yeah, all right. I do raft.
You raft?
Yeah, absolutely. I love rafting.
I'm not surprised.
I will sit on a raft for days in a pool and with a big fruity drink, and stupid glasses. Oh, I got them on right now.
Are you on a flamingo, like a pink flamingo?
Oh, goddamn, yeah. I definitely, you know what I'm saying?
Listening
with
to
a little
Jimmy
umbrella,
Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Trucking.
So I'm down.
Okay.
That's how no Grateful Dead, but yes.
What's your movie? What would you like?
So, I mean.
Are you watching Hostel?
No.
Okay.
This does not do it for me. You're in the environment, right? So you have built yourself the environment, right? You're ebbing and flowing.
Okay.
You're tipsy. You're going this and that. Got a little seasick. Yeah, and Piranha would be a good one, right?
Oh.
Piranha would be good because those little bastards can go anywhere, right? I imagine someone could just dump them into your pool, and so your toes are dipped in the water. You're probably gonna get a little fucking nervous,
Right.
But I have a better plan. Now this is what I do. If you were gonna come over to the Pope of Pain's pool party. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun.
Actually,
all right. Pope of Pain's pool party, and you're gonna go. You're gonna watch a movie, and I'll tell you in a second what it is. But complete darkness. There's no pool lights.
Okay.
Okay. No pool lights whatsoever. So you're floating in the ocean, basically, right? Except the only screen you're watching Poltergeist on the screen. All right. At the exact moment, right at the end. When she's in the pool and all the dead bodies flow up, I have pre-staged bodies that I've already, triggered at the bottom to release, cut the ties, and they all float to the surface at the same time. Fucking 4D movie, and I got a garden hose. I'm behind the bush spraying you down, right? Because it's raining during that time too. I don't know if you ever watched that movie. It's a really good movie. It's called Poltergeist.
Yeah, but how are you gonna conjure that rain in Arizona?
I got you.
You got me.
Don't
okay.
you worry. We'll do a little bit of dance here.
Too many questions.
So then these bodies will float up, and then you're just like. It's probably you're already on one, right? So you're probably already shit-faced.
No, dude, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you got these corpses fucking coming up. Now, these are fake corpses. I'm not actually digging up real ones, guys. All right? So just fucking don't swat me
right.
or whatever. That's an experience that, I would charge at least $5 for that.
Dude, that's hashtag pull at the Popes.
Pull at the... Yes.
Pull at the Popes,
pull
right?
At the Popes. I like that.
Pull at the Popes. Okay, that's actually, I got to tip my cap to you, pal.
Thank you.
That's a good answer.
I'm a good entertainer.
I never even thought about Poltergeist,
Come on over.
especially that rad swimming pool scene.
Yeah. So, people are going to start wondering.
Yeah, do you make people sign the waivers when they get to your house?
Oh, good point.
Like, yes,
you do have basically those are NDAs, so you can't just say anything afterwards, right?
Yeah, and also just safety, too.
Yeah,
let's just
safety,
talk about
and don't sue me.
No injuries. Something tells me.
So that's a good question, but that's what who was this? Brenneby. Yeah, I would be 100% come on to my pool party. The Pope's pool party.
Sure, I want to observe that. A few left. This one we could get through pretty quickly.
Okay.
This is from Jordan_Tim1.
Oh, yeah.
He just wants to know, when can we get some more goddamn Terror Trader merch?
Hey, great question.
It's a fucking
great question, man. That's a sobering question. I'm sobering up for this. Okay, look. What do you want to see? Okay, and that's what I want. What do you want to wear? Okay, because we kind of assume a lot, right? People want this, people want that,
sure,
and then we end up with overstock, and we're like, well, I guess people didn't want that, Now, maybe it's my fault. Pretty much anything you said, we've sold, right?
No, it's been good.
So, but what do you guys want to see? Do you want hats? Do you want whatever, sweaters? You want some socks? You want some
socks?
Or something like that. We can pretty much produce anything. I just want to know. So, comments below. Throw it in here.
Yeah, and even throw sizes in there, too. I know that's a big topic as well.
Yeah, definitely. And just let me know. We'll order it. We'll make it happen. We'll have some TT. We'll put underwear if you want. I don't care.
Swim shorts for pull-up.
Swim shorts.
That's
holy shit. That's a brilliant.
Or floating tubes on the Terror Trader school. In the freaking pool, dude. Yeah, that's a W. Yeah, we need
amazing. Yes.
We need that.
And so we'll pick this up. We'll pick this game up, but I really love to hear what you guys are looking for.
Okay.
So we're not missing all the time. You know what I'm saying? Pow, pow, pow.
All right, we got a couple left to go here. We'll hammer these away.
Motionless. I'm surprised I'm still awake, by the way. This is
me
amazing.
too, pal. Whatever
we have to work
B12
today.
You're on. This is impressive. Motionless Asylum wants to know your best horror cosplay in your opinion. Most complete. Yeah. So right off the top of the head, you got to talk about Alaska, right? Like our friend Alexandria.
Alaska Moose Wrangler, yeah.
Everything she's done has pretty much been a knockout of the park.
You guys can go on Instagram and look up Alaska Moose Wrangler, and Alexandria. She's won more Terror Trader cosplay contests than I think anybody, right?
Yeah, by far.
And rightfully so, because these are efforts. In fact, one of their most underrated one was when she did. Was it like the Misery one?
Misery one, that's my personal favorite.
Yeah, and no one even got it because she's in a wheelchair, and then you had Annie Wilkes behind her, right? Pushing her. But no one really, I got it.
Right.
But not a lot of people got it. She didn't even place that day on one of those things, which is a damn shame because that was rad. That was a good cosplay, but that was a deep cut, though.
That was a real deep cut, but she's phenomenal. Even like the flower dress thing that she did, that looks like it took
from
a whole
Midsommar,
2 years, right?
Yeah.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh shit! She
might as well
killer.
be.
Yeah.
So got to give the props there. Who's our friends? Oh my God,
Portia.
Yes, and Elijah.
And Elijah. Look,
those guys.
That's my favorite. I'm gonna throw that up, man. And they did the Return of the Living Dead box art. They brought it to life. Humans, like, it was so cool, man. And if I can I'll see if I can pop a picture up if I remember how to do this illness thing. If not, you can always go to our feeds and check it out on Instagram or whatever. But wow, that was super rad, dude. We've had amazing cosplayers, man. Amazing cosplayers at all our conventions. I mean, incredible, dude.
And honestly, everybody who shows up, which there's always at least 30 people in these things, everybody's awesome. Like, truly, we're not just blowing smoke either, guys. Like,
it was...
Every single person kills these things.
The effort's insane.
So tip of the cap again to all of you as well. So.
Yeah, I mean that's so I can't wait till next Gathering of the Ghouls and see what it just keeps ramping up.
I think I'm
going to
work on something this time.
Oh, you gonna do something?
I think so.
What, Art the Clown?
Oh shit!
Again.
Damn, dude. All right. Back to the drawing board. Next up, we got Rochelle Flowers.
Hey.
Rochelle.
Yes.
Rachel, maybe.
Okay.
Best cosplay we've seen at Terror Trader events.
We just did that one.
We just did that one. Oh, blah, blah, blah. That's. Did I have a sip of your drink this morning? Is that what happened here?
No, because that was, Motionless Asylum didn't ask that. They asked the best horror icon.
Okay, so there you go. There you go, pal. Don't drink from the cup that already has the lid cracked open, okay? Because obviously.
I totally roofied you.
I
just roofied Justin.
Classic Justin right here, apparently. Motionless Asylum wanted to know who our favorite horror icon was. Rochelle wanted to know the best cosplay. So we answered Rochelle's question.
Well, there you go, Rochelle.
But now we're going to get to Motionless Asylum's question. Duh. And that is, who is your favorite horror icon? Get this train back on the tracks. Let me go this.
I'm going to go. I'm not going to go my favorite, right? I'm going to go the most complete, right? Let's just talk business here, right? That's what I do, okay? Yeah. So the most complete, in other words, the one that's got just so much forward momentum, right? And retail and theaters and all that stuff, right? It doesn't mean it's my favorite or whatever, but if I was going to invest, let's do that. If I was going to invest in a horror icon, and I want to make some money, I wanted to take this to the top. I mean, which one would you invest in? I would probably, as much as it's not my favorite, but I mean, you cannot go wrong with a Michael Myers, right?
Oh, yeah.
Complete package, man. Besides the 17 whatever movies he's got, right?
Sure.
And even the ones that they can actually even make shitty movies, Rob Zombie, right? Blumhouse, right? And he still it can't stop this thing, right? He's still going through the finish line first, I think. The merch, he has 17 different masks, right? So if you're an avid collector, you need to have every single one of them. These spin-off characters of Michael Myers, the Horror Icons franchise, for the Laurie Strodes, you know what I'm saying, all are basically on their own. I mean, they can make merch themselves, right?
Sure.
And it's just badass. We sell more T-shirts, more masks, more everything Michael Myers. That's got to be the best horror icon ever.
Look, business-wise, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You're going to be profiting off this just every day of the rest of your life.
Sure.
Michael Myers is also just arguably, he is Halloween, right? So there's no shame in that, right?
No, not at all.
But for my answer, I think piggybacking off great points by you, and I'm not just saying this because I've become quite the fan recently, but I will go with Godzilla as an icon of horror.
Hard to beat that guy, man.
And Japan, big market. Big market.
Yeah.
Like you said, you put Godzilla on anything. They're putting it on burgers. They're putting it on, like, it's on menu items.
Amazing.
Just to consume it, right?
I'm so hungry right now.
I'm starving, dude. But I would like...
Yeah.
I would like to just say, though, like...
and I know you're going to get the feedback real quick. You're going to get
for sure.
He's not horror.
He's not a horror icon. I know.
No, but he is horror. He's a monster, right? Sure. Frankenstein is a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely is.
Frankenstein is not. I mean, Godzilla kills way more people than Frankenstein's monster ever did. You know what I'm saying?
One footstep.
Yeah. So this is a kaiju. This is a monster. So I dump it into horror.
Dump it into horror, and as you said, profit, merch, business wise, it makes all the
obviously
sense
it's
in the
been
world.
working since the 50s, right?
Yeah, they're doing something right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, it is, and rightfully so. This last one with -1, right, was insane, right?
I mean, our pal Seymour Horror Zeke just got back from Japan, and he said like the fast food restaurants over there now, like each one has a different Godzilla burger, but they have like 4 different variants. Like if you want the Godzilla red or this variant or that variant, it's just so smart.
I love it. I love it. That's brilliant. That's how you do it, man. You build a horror icon, and look, Damien Leone's done the same thing.
Yeah,
with Terrifier, build a horror icon, and then you profit off it, right?
Sure.
And then we all are happy because we're wearing the merch, right? We're in the mask, we're doing all this stuff, and we're happy. So everybody's happy,
right?
You know?
No, I love it.
The only one that sucks is like Happy Death Day.
Oh,
that little cherub thing. That was stupid.
Stupid.
No one's buying that.
In the words of Jason, that's gotta be the dumbest fucking shit I ever heard. You know, that's terrible.
That is true. Okay.
We just got 2 left. One's a quick one.
Let's go.
This one's from our buddy Dino, who works at Terror Trader on Wednesdays from 12 to 3.
You want to come in and say hi to Dino, man? Dino is awesome, man. He does 3 hours a week here, right?
Yep.
And Dino, young kid, and doesn't get out a lot, and he comes to the store and he's just magnetic.
Knows more about horror than the two of us.
This kid is a encyclopedia when it comes to like especially 50s horror, and it's awesome, and it's cool to watch Dino's bloom a little bit because when we first met him, he was very reserved and quiet and all this stuff.
Right.
And now Dino, he kicks ass. He comes out here and volunteers for us, and he's got some wild questions though, man. I can only imagine where this is going.
And it's funny, we just pumped our boy up, right? But his question is, does Wolf Cop have a wolf cock? And I think this stems from the movie Wolf Cop, which you should all know if you guys are fans of just silly B horror. And
this is the
awesome.
most Dino question ever, by the way.
Yeah, and he in fact does. Wolf Cop does have a wolf cock.
Oh, if you watch Wolf Cop 2,
yeah,
you're gonna see a lot of that. By the way, I mean there is like just full frontal sometimes, man. It's a little too much to handle, if you ask me. And so yeah, Dino, 100%, man. Not to get graphic, but.
There you go, pal. It's
out there.
It's a hammer. It's a hammer, buddy.
Oh my god.
We'll see you Wednesday.
Okay.
Last question. We'll wrap this up. We'll actually get to work, buddy. We got to get that.
I'm
the
not
rest
working.
of the
I'm
B12.
going to sleep. Bye.
Okay.
I'm going to be in this nice cozy basement down here. You guys go do it. Sing some horror.
Sheesh. This is from AZAMM. So
Azam.
Yeah. So Azam wants to know, what's a more advanced horror movie franchise that you would recommend to a casual fan wanting to get more into the genre? So a little bit more elevated, right? A little bit more like.
So a more advanced horror. Okay, this is this is a really good question because you're right, man. This is I look at my daughter and she is a casual fan, right? I look at Zach who works at our counter, kind of new to the industry, and and I like casual fan, but there's a time where you need to dial it in,
blossom.
You got to blossom and you got to dive down. What do you got? I got a couple in my brain, man. I don't know.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's really interesting, right? Because when they say advanced, right? Yeah. Advanced is such an interesting word. Like advanced to me might be New York Ripper, but to you might just be like Pumpkinhead, right?
So Pumpkinhead was on my list.
So I was gonna go Phantasm.
Okay, or Phantasm. What a great one, man.
Just actually throw out both of those franchises.
Yeah.
Pumpkinhead is a franchise, by the way.
It actually is, and like it goes to like 5 or 4 maybe. I don't know. It's like Blood Feud is like when they had like the Hatfields and McCoys were fighting with Pumpkinhead.
Dude, I love that movie so much. By the way, I love it.
Dude, Pumpkinhead is a really fun thing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say Pumpkinhead or I'm gonna say Insidious.
Oh, I like both.
Okay, because like they're 2 different worlds. Okay, but they're both I say more advanced. Not smart advanced. Right? You're not like intelligent.
Not A24 advanced.
Right. We're talking just not your casual Screams, Fridays, Nightmare, all that stuff. We're going down like something like you got to go down a rabbit hole. Pumpkinhead, brilliant, because like I said, that's the lore behind this is the revenge demon, right? And then Insidious is an amazing 5-part series. Part 5 ain't so amazing, but and it's got Patrick Swayze in it, Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson.
I was still thinking of Ghost.
You're thinking of last night.
Yeah, sorry.
God damn.
He rips out a throat of a demon. It's amazing, and then works at the Double Deuce. Sorry, well, I'm all fucked up. No, but Insidious is great. Patrick Wilson is in it, and it's a good story too.
Patrick Wilson rules. I love those 2 picks. They're great. Might as well go with Phantasm. Just jump right headfirst into that thing. You're gonna thank us for it later.
Yeah.
And instead of like an Insidious, how about a subspecies?
Oh, okay, great.
Let's go the vampire route here. Again, not a big vampire guy, but this movie is like, if I want to watch a vampire movie, I'm going straight to subspecies. Radu and Mommy.
And it is very advanced level because you're also getting vampire tropes that you probably forgot about.
Forgot.
Yeah.
You get a little slow burn, but just enough. You'll stay very, very happy throughout. Insidious, Pumpkinhead, Phantasm, and
there you go.
Subspecies. There you go. There's
Azam.
4.
You got it.
And that about wraps up this questions Axed.
That was fun.
We made it, dude. I don't know how we made it through. We're asking.
I don't know how you did. I probably smell like booze right now, man.
I didn't butcher it too much. I mean, I answered the wrong. I probably answered everybody's question to the wrong, or
that's fine.
Know,
Mix it all up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got the answer. We had a fun time, man.
Before we get out of here,
yes,
is there anything you want to get off your chest?
There is.
Okay.
What is today when we launch? Well, if you're watching this as real time, we launch this as
it's Friday, I think.
Friday, Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. But guys, let me just throw something at you, right? We're trying to. People are like, what are you guys going to do until Gathering of the Ghouls? Which you guys know, Gathering of the Ghouls is August 24th, 25th at the Mesa Convention Center. This is Gathering of the Ghouls Part 2, right?
Do it.
Whatever, yeah. Do it. What are we going to do prior to that? I don't know. I feel like we need to celebrate someone's birthday.
Oh, it's June 9th.
Oh,
okay. We still got a little bit left.
No, let's rewind a little earlier.
Oh.
Let's have a birthday bash on, let's say, January 27th.
That's soon.
That's next weekend.
That's next weekend.
Yeah. And let's put one person down here right next to us, and that's Joe Bob motherfucking Briggs is coming to Terror Trader. That's right. I'm calling it right now. Joe Bob Briggs is coming here for his birthday bash, January 27th.
The last drive-in's Joe Bob Briggs.
You heard it here. He's going to be signing here for 4 hours, saying hi, come bring him birthday presents. Look, I'm going to
toasting Lone Stars.
Toasting Lone Stars. This is going to be insane. We're going to have Joe Bob Briggs at Terror Trader.
Basically for his birthday.
And I had to announce this. I might as well announce it now. You guys will probably go to our Instagram and see our graphics and all that stuff, but it's happening, baby.
Now you know why we're a little cooked this morning, you know? We're excited.
We're going to have some Lone Star beers with birthday beers, by the way.
Birthday beers, dude.
With Joe Bob Briggs. And can I just throw one more out?
Please.
Okay, if for some reason you're like, damn it, Jason, I can't come. I got to work Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Short notice, not a big deal. You know why? August 24th, 25th, Gathering of Ghouls, Joe Bob is going to be there and screening film, doing the last drive-in, by the way. I'm not going to tell you what, though.
Right.
But he's going to be there.
Dude, we need the world stars. Holy smokes, dude. Joe Bob Briggs twice this year.
Twice we're having Joe Bob Briggs. He is our guest of honor at the Gathering of the Ghouls. I'm just announcing it right now. Holy shit, this is crazy. And also come see him early. Yeah. Come say hi. Say happy birthday to Joe Bob. He's a boy.
How the fuck are we supposed to work today?
I don't know. It's impossible. This is crazy news, man. This is great.
Wow, good for us. Good for you. Good for everybody.
I love it. I love it. So there you guys go. Let's wow, what a creepcast.
We made it. I don't know how, dude. I don't know how, but we did.
I'm loving this, man. So
Jason fell out of his truck into the chair this morning, but we got it. We got it done.
Yeah. All right, you ready to go open this thing up?
Yeah, I guess.
Dude. Bottoms up, baby. Woo!